From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Taking a shot on the first play. Brings it down on the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Wants to throw. It's Shuck. He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Number 25 in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going... Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, and making the tackle.
Fires to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to that.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. comes the Bear offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jeff. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the left. All kinds of running room. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They didn't just jumpstart that time. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. To the air, it's Finn. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback checking the play. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. Catch inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cardinals! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? They're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Finn. Going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Baylor! On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. ready to attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Give to the running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawkins. Touchdown Bears! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Now the play fake. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings them a 4th down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, making room. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. ahead. Touchdown, Louisville! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Louisville 35, Baylor 21.
They're lining up to boot it away.
38, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Baldwin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dialect plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense.
And that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to do that.
And the Cardinals want to move quickly. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Cardinals trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to score.
Get them. Get them niggas. Get them niggas. I don't give a fuck. Get them niggas.
They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson since 1945. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Terrapins will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right, bet. Hold on, Kobe. Let me bust this nigga ass with Maryland real quick.
Offense set on first down.
I said, let me bust your ass with Maryland real quick.
He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the target.
Trash ass.
Incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Clemson jumps to the line. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Hand off from the shotgun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
He's got his man. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't.
He'll off one deep down the left side. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys. No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple of yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
On the run, it's Temby. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Edwards. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up to add another. And it's perfect. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that drive.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he got loose, it was all over. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Fair catch, called for and made. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he'll make the catch at the 15. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The quarterback will audible. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He finds his man. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly on the move. Snags it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. No, he got loose. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to...
Oh, ball's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin zone. My goodness. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to move it through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. He's got him this time. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Clemson 21, Maryland 7.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. dialing up a second down pass play. And he's got it! Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Etienne. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
And he's dragged down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Dogs look to keep this drive humming. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! What a catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Howard. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
On the run, it's Judkins. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's deep. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Running back goes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? first down for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throws to the back. The quick out. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lovett. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Makes the grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Looking for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Skips away from pressure. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Ibuka. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Georgia, number 16, with the grab and the score.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Takes a snap, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
No good. That keeps the score. Georgia, 19. Ohio State, 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Offense getting set for first down. To the air, it's Howard. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air.
Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Going up top on first down. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Looking to throw on second down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 19, Ohio State 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lovett.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him in the air.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
The incompletion on first down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Throws to the tight end. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the Dogs keep playing fetch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warner, Champ Bailey, or Keely Ringo, and making plays. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Dogs!
Georgia. Number 5 scores for the defense.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Off play action. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Howard. Getting some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, and the defense Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on another team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. A first down for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
How easy was that? I mean, when you got a quarterback that can run design runs like this and get you 5+ yards and make it look that easy, God, it makes it really hard for the defenses to stop.
Gonna take a shot, and it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make it.
Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Looking left. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
To the air, it's Jennings. Flips it out to the back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the Mustangs get it past the sticks.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off the spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To the air, it's Jennings. Extending the play. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Smith. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's got the back in the middle. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Power football with the run. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, SMU. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Fair catch called for and made. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give is to Smith. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
It is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good.
And that pass is intercepted. And they didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
It's a reverse. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got some room in into the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Mustangs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays, and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the...
Unleashes one deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Got his man quickly.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sideline, it's Lacy. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll try the run. And the Cardinals have enough for the 1st down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Pressure coming. And the the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Fires into the end zone. What a snag by the defense. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin.
He's going for it all. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Trying to take it back. 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Steps away to find some room. Escapes the sack. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Finds the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He's going to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bailey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget it.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Snapped it in the shotgun. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. The 50. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Louisville 14, SMU 10.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing.
And he's running in the open at the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Cardinals are in the hurry up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. And they'll try to tack on 2. Back to throw, it's Shuck. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
20, SMU 10.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. On the move is the 30. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He chucks one out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. Go to the end zone. It's picked off. Bringing it back.
Can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown.
Open runway ahead. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Coming after it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and they've got the defense up.
Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Smith takes the handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
26, SMU 18.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. At the 40, there he goes. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Cardinals are flying down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
SMU 18.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Dan, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run at the very next.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, SMU!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
And makes the score. Louisville 34. SMU 26. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Louisville 34. SMU 26.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll give it to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Louisville! Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He'll set up to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Smith. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. These corners backing off a bit. Quickly to the tight end. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going to.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. Here comes the two-point try. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's got it in the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we have a one-possession game late. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lacy. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep him away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion...
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
They'll throw it on first down. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to throw it again. Got a man. It's Smith. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bailey.
The defense can taste blood in the water. They've got fourth down. They know that the offense can't try to kick a field goal. They need one more stop. I wouldn't be surprised if they get aggressive here and bring an all-out blitz.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. The Cardinals hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Cardinals in the hurry up. Quarterback checking off. He wants to throw. Fires left. Makes a connection. Afterburner's coming. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He wants it all. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking to pass. It's Shuck. Using his legs to buy some time. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's looking for a man on second down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking back on
Come on, Wilma, ready?
Yeah, I see them too.
You can send me an invite. I'll play LSU shit.
Like you want to send me an invite? Send me an invite, fam. You like that? You gotta practice that role with Spurs.
Hey, J Mo. Ooh, shit. That shit was so loud. I'm not gonna
What was fam?
lie. I'm gonna post it. That nigga got me fucked up. You think I would Yeah, nigga. J Mo. No, cut. Like, you a hoe for that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know, that's okay, though, because I know when you get them again, it's all right. It's all right. You a damn lie. I know you don't play with their ass before. You might as well get Clemson because this Baylor ain't gonna work. I'm gonna tell you that now. That's some shit you can do. You just overplay shit. I say you just overplay shit. I can't wait to make my playbook.
In Louisville, Kentucky,
I
they
wonder
love
if they see what
thoroughbreds
the
who
with the
know how to
LSU
run
roster
down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic
That was
clash.
nice.
As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cowboys will kick it away to start.
Hey, Lando, how I make my shit clear on the screen on the stream?
Clearer?
Yeah, like you see how that hell kind of blurry? Like it looked like it's pasted out.
That's not good. You know, when I was watching.
No, like on the YouTube content.
Oh.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a
No, I did the wrong. Oh, I did the wrong one. I did the wrong one.
Scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Back to throw, it's Shuck. He's got him along the sideline, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Cardinals are on the move. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the
All right,
head.
I see what you looking at.
Cardinals
See what you
racing to the
looking
line
at.
with a hurry up.
I see what you looking
He wants to throw it again. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try it on the ground. And the Cardinals get enough for the first down.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your...
Let me take out my quarterback.
Hey, we let your ass terrible. I'm like, that's
So you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Still looking, on the move. Caught.
Come on, Lieutenant King.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20.
Oh, come on!
The name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Come on!
A 1st down run in the red zone.
Why is Chancey in the game? Where's my nigga Brown? Where's Brown?
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive...
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Touchdown, Cardinals! Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
Sometimes it takes a couple tries to get the juices going and get the rhythm.
No, I see that. I see you click on that nigga. I see that. I was like, oh yeah, I ain't throwing it over there. Fuck that.
He's brought down to the 16.
Let's go, Zay Flores.
Take the touchback.
425.
Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Mr. Gordon.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Hey, I wanted that! I wanted both of that shit! I wanted both of them hoes. I wanted that Zeke. I wanted that nigga underneath. I wanted that nigga. Yeah.
Coming out
Yeah.
all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup.
I'll take that, big boy. Let me put what's in
bails
there.
out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect. It's just the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the 1st down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back.
Yo, let's go! Yeah, come on! Yeah.
This is an
He say, fuck
opportunity to
that!
show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it. Into traffic, it's picked off.
Yeah.
And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that.
Nope, ain't no blitz, fam. Ain't no blitz. Disguise. Come on, get the disguise right.
Just into the end zone.
Come on, you ain't out there, ho. 14. Come
I
on.
know he thinks he can house every return, but
025, 025.
take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oklahoma
Right.
State
Strong right.
is on the field. looking for a man. It's Flores. Unloads to the
Nigga,
right.
come on. Come on.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and
You
you
gotta
can
slow
tell
it
they
down.
put
You
the
gotta
hit
slow
on
it
him,
down. You gotta
and that
slow it
ball
down.
came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Watch, I couldn't get there. I couldn't get there in time. I couldn't get there in
And they'll
time.
finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can't find
Oh,
his man.
yeah.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it.
Oh my God!
And
I
he
can't
was
see the
hit
buzzer.
just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Early in the first quarter, but already you can feel this is going to be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Oh my God!
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting a huge loss.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The sure hands, it's Ford. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop. And they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He takes a chance and
Oh my God! Stay your feet. I didn't see him till late. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
On 3rd and long. He's
Oh,
gonna have to throw
okay.
for it.
That was wrong. That was
And
wrong.
the incomplete pass will bring
That
up
was
third
wrong.
down.
That was wrong. That was
Nice job
wrong.
by the defense. They're mixing up their
That was
look.
on,
They're
that
3rd
was
and
on.
long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I see you. I see you.
Touchdown, Ringo. Getting aggressive here and going
My goodness!
movement here from the tight end. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls
Oh
to the
my
ground
God! They
incomplete.
get the guy
About to
the
kick it
first
away after
goal.
scoring the touchdown.
Oklahoma State, 0.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in
Bitch.
great field position.
Hey, we got the. I'm sorry. We had to put them Bill. We had to put them Bill jerseys on. We had to put them Bill. We had to put them Bill jerseys. Niggas don't want to come to the. Hey, strong light.
Firing on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's Gordon.
Bitch.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unloads it downfield.
Ooh.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an
It's a little
excellent
pressing.
throw, too. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Flores.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Where's my safety?
Got it inside the 10.
The nigga came up, bro. You got the D. Why are you up on the line?
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Come on,
Those
B.
tight ends, ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way
Come
to
on,
get a good
big.
matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Line gets set, first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown.
Look out, bitch. Good go.
He's looking to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Louisville 20, Oklahoma State.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped.
Why was he unblocked?
They'll lose yards on that
Why
one.
was he
They
unblocked?
have it at the 43, third and short.
Why was he
Trying to
unblocked?
avoid making a decision on fourth down.
Thank
A
you.
jet sweep pass.
Man, come here.
He's able to find his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3.
Got some
Unlike
pretty
the
bad.
old
You
school
can do that.
thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory.
Oh my
Makes the
God!
grab and he's got the first.
Oh
And
my
the completion
God!
gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
They
The
can't play
Cardinals are on the
defense.
move. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Oh, number 33 keeps coming off. Like, why is nobody picking him up?
Losing yardage on that play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brooks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to the air one more time.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get
Oh, wow.
The defense all over
Damn.
the ball, and now they're bringing it back.
What?
Let's go!
He was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
I like it. Let's go.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing
Thank you.
them down.
They are cheating. They are cheating. Bro, they cheated. That was bait.
For the point after. And with the extra
That was
point,
bait.
a little bit
That was bait, nation.
about to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Well, they gave it.
Looking for blockers.
Bitch, hey, I'm telling you.
Didn't find any place in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field.
Oh,
The back goes in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going downfield for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
this shit.
Oh.
And
Yeah, that number 33 is a problem.
Second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. What a nice job by the defense. Stringing that out. Forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the end zone.
Let's go.
And it slips through his fingers.
Come on. Come on. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Really nice third down.
We're gonna convert. We're gonna convert. We're gonna convert. We're gonna convert. I promise we're gonna
Trying to
convert.
change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Buys a little time with his feet. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Thank you.
They'll go to the air.
Oh!
And the pass is intercepted.
What the fuck?
Past the 50.
Let's go. For the lead. For the lead.
That's what I give him trying to be cute.
Touchdown.
Damn. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get.
Don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. Don't get caught. And he did.
That's what I get. That's what I get trying to be cute. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. We finna get it back. We finna get it back. We finna get it back.
No, we finna get out here back in blood. We tired of putting down the words. I got it. Yeah, I forgot.
You ain't got that hell now. You ain't got that hell too easy.
The offense coming out ready to
That
attack.
hell too easy.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works ahead for a
You good.
couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Out of
God
the
damn.
They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the right out. Connection to the right.
I know what it looks. I know what it looks. I know what it looks.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
See that, bitch?
They gave you that? Come on, they gave you that?
Defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the
Now
receiver,
I'm
they get
turning
to
it
chase
up.
him.
Now
A really good
yeah, now
job
we turn him
seeing
up.
who the receiver
Now we
is,
turn
going
him
and
up.
making an interception, making a big play, getting the
He
ball back to
respecting
your
his pin.
offense.
He respecting
Quick
his pin.
strike complete.
That is crazy. They gave you that pick. They gave you that.
Running back matched up with somebody else.
Insane.
It's never gonna be a quarterback. That's not going to happen. So finding a
Yep.
good
Yep.
matchup, getting that speed.
That's cool. We'll take that. Come on, Ali. We'll take
It's a
that.
first down. They'll mark it at the 40.
We'll take that little Ali. We'll take that little Ali.
Here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
No, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Coming into this game, this offense, we're going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout.
Damn, my lady get that look.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the red zone, looking for a space.
What is niggas doing all of a sudden?
So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this
That's
offense.
where it get hard at.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Ooh, good play fake.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Good play fake.
And they kick it through for the extra
28
point, and they have
ounces
an
is
8-point lead.
insane.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That motherfucking. Oh, that has
Not going
played
to
into
risk
a floor.
return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, Dave,
Yes, Ken, I'm selling.
memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jason. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
You ain't getting that.
Unloads to the wideout.
When we hitting
What?
down,
And it goes through
we got
his
niggas
hands. Oh, he
supporting
had an
us. We got a
explosive
supporting
play
cast
right
right
there
now,
for the
baby.
taking, but couldn't reel it in. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's looking to pass. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals! And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. A little surprising that
All
they
right.
didn't go for two. They're still down by a point. Lining up to
Hey, that's the coverage you playing. Come on. It's not me.
on the run from inside his own 5.
All right, let's get a stop right here.
Find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Something going down. Move.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives. David,
Mike coming in, somebody out.
moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything
I went too
they're doing
far.
right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you're on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Thought we was gonna get some goddamn pressure.
On the move at their own 45. Going up top on first down. Behind his tight end.
Take that.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it at the 15. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Corners are walked up tight.
Let's see it. Let's see
It's
it.
going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the way, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down.
Oh, I didn't see him.
It's complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Cowboys will try to...
Jesus, I didn't see him.
Marches ahead.
I did not see him. I did not see that nigga. Oh, gee.
I know not to look when you were saying that
That
first.
is
I knew not to
exactly
look
what
first.
you want from your offense. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Let's go.
And the pressure
Right,
gets
get
there.
no time in the pocket.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same
Badass D
page.
tackle.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Lost the defense is wide open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw.
Oh, he's coming off untouched.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple of plays.
Bro, he just looked at the nigga. That is insane. He looked at that nigga, boy.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And that pass is caught at the 25. They made the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half.
We got to capitalize on this drive.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. Here he comes from his own end zone.
That motherfucker, shit.
By the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers
We went all the way.
Brought down
He trying to cut the out. He trying to cut the out. We went all the way, fellas.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
Trying to find his man on first down. Caught in the middle. It's Gordon. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. Remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player. Get on the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
To throw, it's Flores.
They are cheap, bro. They cheap. Let me turn around.
Really nice.
Bro, no, they made me turn around. Bro, I'm waiting on it.
And the Cowboys are
You
rolling down the field.
waited, nigga. That nigga jump. Nigga jump like a little punk.
Gonna run it. It's Gordon.
We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We will take that. I will take that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4.
Yeah, we gonna see if this nigga do it.
He's looking to throw.
You know,
Grab near the
first
sticks.
down.
It's Presley.
We methodically marching this out down the field.
41-yard line after
We
the
marching. We
5-yard
marching.
gain.
We marching.
Everybody wants chunk plays, and you need them, but this has been the epitome of efficiency.
No doubt. Take what the defense gives you. Sometimes it's okay to be patient. Sometimes it's okay not to push the ball down the field. The defense is giving the underneath shot. The offense is taking it and moving the ball down the field really nicely.
Ooh.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Might as well run
I didn't go nowhere. I didn't go nowhere. I seen that.
And the defense makes the
I didn't go
shot a
nowhere.
pretty minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Oh, shit.
He
He
leads
tired.
with the
He
back.
tired. He tired. I'm trying to hear him. I'm trying. I'm trying to hear him.
They're looking at a third down.
He's tired. He's tired. Come on. Just lay some wood on him. Just lay some wood on him. Some type of wood. Just lay some wood on him. He gonna fumble.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Let's go. Come on, right here.
Yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion. You've got
this
to
is,
do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
Well, they haven't
For the
been
game.
able to get it
For the
done
game.
on fourth
For the
down
game.
so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the third time the charm.
First down.
Right over the middle. It's Presley.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are
Bro, they cheating. I'm picking it.
quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out,
Oh my God,
and
touchdown.
holding that pass in?
That is insane. They not giving me my interceptions. They not giving me the hoes.
They'll try to add
Walk that out. Walk that out.
The kick is up and good and put
We gotta
one
play
more
defense
on the
though. We
lead.
put 3 minutes. We 5
About
seconds
to
off
kick
the clock.
it
Come on,
away
we gotta
after
play
scoring
defense.
a
Gotta play
touchdown.
defense.
Oklahoma State.
Oh, wow. That is insane. They not giving you the interception.
He'll bring it out. It's
I
turned.
see it. I see
That
it.
This
gamble
is
did
what,
not pay
nigga? Like,
off
this
as
is
they
Call
bring
of
it
Duty.
down at the
I
12-yard
see
line.
the shit. That was a good throw, though.
The Louisville offense is
That
headed
was a
back out
great
on the
throw.
field. They'll throw it on first down. Buying some time. He'll turn it loose out to the
No,
right.
nigga.
Throw to the sideline. It's complete, and they
You
get
better
it
get
as
up. You
well.
better get up.
And the
You better get
Cardinals
up.
are in the hurry up.
Come on,
It's
hurry
a
up. Let's
beautiful
go.
pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Oh, that was touchdown.
He got
Oh, my gosh.
sacked
Oh,
just as
my
he released the
gosh.
pass.
Yeah,
It's
we ain't doing all that
incomplete.
time. Fuck
And the
that.
defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Nice zone, yeah.
Finds his man. It's Brooks.
Come on,
And he
come on, come on,
almost
come on,
ran
come on, come
away
on, come on,
from
come on, come on, come on,
everybody
come
on
on.
that one. A huge
Come on, we gotta
pickup
score.
on
We
that
gotta score in
play.
a minute. We gotta score in
Just
a minute.
inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Damn.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wide out in motion.
Zone.
2nd down, he'll fire.
Bro,
Let's go.
Here comes
what
the
the
rush,
fuck is
and
going on in the
they've got it
front?
ripped up at the 28. Man, you want to talk about a play that thwarts momentum. This offense
I'm
was
talking about
clicking. Now
coming
they take
in
the
me
sack, and
every
they're in a tight
time.
spot.
And it's amazing how much these change the outcomes.
Oh, that's a
of
pig.
drives. Just one tackle for a loss, one sack. Now the upper hand comes to me. Now I
That
make
nigga
it
is coming
predictable
after me
between the
every
situation,
time.
and
I
now
just
can be
don't
successful on
understand.
defense.
The snap sets up the throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Released the pass. It's incomplete. It's still
I'm
3rd and
not
goal.
blocking it. All of a sudden.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're trying to get
Yes,
to
sir.
it.
But we're not blocking. We're not blocking.
Get him down at the 14-yard line.
We're not blocking.
They're going to pass on
He's
what would figure to
blocking.
be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on 4th down.
Give me some time. Just give me some time.
Was to pass. Unleashes to the end zone.
Damn, that's what goes sticking with that nigga, boy.
Looking for more
I'm
room.
talking about
And a
any.
big return after the offense this possession.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
The run from the shotgun.
Uh-huh.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lead. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Floating away. He He's looking on the right side.
You are dodging them hoes on the money. You are throwing them hoes at the right angle. Right, that nigga 25 for 32.
Decision making, we've seen his athleticism. Because of him,
Shit, ain't nothing you can do about that. That nigga dodging them
Why
bitches.
stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Block his ass. Go. No.
Pass for 25. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Listen, the big hog mollies up front, the big offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
Quick toss.
That tight end. That tight end. That nigga is, oh my Lord.
Precision.
Oh my
Blocking
God,
up
we
front.
can't get
Really
in the
open
answer.
lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Can't you hear me though? Them niggas blocking. I can't get that nigga. I'm talking about they blocking.
Twenty-seven.
Talking about I can't even get
He'll
the
start to
edge.
return inside his 5.
Bitch. Oh
He
my
was
God.
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be
Oh, wow.
able to finish
I didn't think you
drives,
were- I didn't think
especially
you
in
were-
this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to
Man, you
eliminate
need
the
to
mental
shoot.
mistakes.
And I don't
Desperate
think
at
you
this
get
point.
conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's...
Bro, come on. What are we doing? What are we
I
doing?
said we talking about it.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
And then have the return go up near midfield.
You underthrowing my nigga? Like, come on. That's my guy.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle of his track. He'll be marked down right there still.
You gotta get
Towards
this
the
out
first
my
down.
nigga.
Five wide out spread across the
I know
field
what you
on
right now.
2nd and
We'll
5.
take out position, kids, man. We'll take.
He's looking to throw. Fires left. It's caught downfield.
I'm talking about they blocking. I can't get back there. They blocking.
This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's
Looking for the end zone. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off.
well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter. There's a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back. But could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
That nigga guarding two
Now
niggas.
improvising. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first
Oh, that
down.
motherfucking pick six killed me trying to be cute.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions.
Defeated.
It doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they got the defense on that one.
That's on me, fellas. I fucked this off.
You know, as the head
I
coach of
fucked this
team, this
off.
is one positive you're going to take away from this game is that your players don't quit. And
A shot toward the end zone.
I couldn't see. I couldn't see that though.
And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up.
Good fucking shit, bro, man. I'm gonna get my shit back in blood when you get out. I promise you.
The handoff keeps
You gotta get the hell back
working
in
on
blood.
that clock.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, Ken, I know, Ken.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. See, y'all hear that chat?
Looking to throw, it's Flores.
Oh yeah, drop the hell out. Yeah.
Takes the easy
Right there.
completion.
Drop the hell
He's
out.
brought down quickly.
He
Made the
gone,
game there, still a bit short of the first down.
like him.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
pass.
talking about. He mauled that nigga.
Buys a little
Take
extra
off.
time.
Scoot it up.
Come on, nigga.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Don't have my
I
nigga a
love
little
my
bit.
quarterbacks
Don't
that
have my
make
nigga a little bit.
plays and make those big plays and scramble around. And
Nah, that was good shit. That was good shit.
tuck
Good
that
shit.
football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up.
Oh
And
man,
it is another interception.
it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
Heat up them
It's
pass
cold.
rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation.
It's
When I got the
cold.
lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding. They're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
I'm talking about they catching everything. Every pass dot.
He's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll run play action. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never
I know. Next time, I got to get back on my edge shit. I got too distracted covering shit.
You saw in the back end,
Gotta get back on my
great
edge
job
shit.
being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Niggas don't want to block for me right now. We'll have a better game. Better game.
They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it.
Yeah, shit.
Touchdown Cardinals.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Say me down back in blood. I felt that.
I definitely need that
Oklahoma
one,
State looking to
motherfucker.
get the Pistols firing on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do
That nigga
choose
Flores,
to
hey, he was on that hoe.
keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Looking downfield, it's Flores.
That nigga's around with his specialist. That's so great.
Put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock.
The offensive line has got to get at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no
Come on,
chance
dodge.
that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to pass on second down.
Damn.
One last incompletion, and that'll do it.
That was great. Great shit by you.
Tennis match back and forth. Up
Can't
and
clip your
down.
shit. Can't clip
Change, right? It's not about limiting to low
I couldn't clip that.
Great turnovers and get that ball back they
you
can
can't
do
get
it
that
today, but
comeback.
defense just
You
needed to
can't get
create
that
a few more
comeback.
You know what I'm
opportunities.
saying? I can't
I
clip
think it
no
just came down
highlights.
to
Shit.
individual effort on the defensive
Oh,
side
nah,
of
I
the
need that
football
shit.
for this team.
I
Somebody needs to step
don't
up
need
in
to say
big
this shit. That
moments
shit
and big
not good
games
as me.
and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse.
These shit. Easy. Not be crazy with that 125.
Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he'll find enough running room to get him just short of midfield at the 49.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Time to take a shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Give me that, nigga.
Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
At the 35, he's loose. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider.
Wide receiver shows motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger,
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
3rd down coming up.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Louisville.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Louisville! On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus these drives.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's looking for an open man on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martins. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Trojans in the hurry up. He's back to throw on second down. Oh, picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
As a defender, you use the sideline as the 12th man. That's another guy. You know the play stops there. He can't make a catch. Great job by the wide receiver, fighting for his space, catching the ball, and staying in bounds.
Turns it on in midfield. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Byers on the move. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Marks. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where
he makes a grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Feeling some heat. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
13, USC, 0.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Wants to throw on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Marks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
On the move at the 30, and that's a live ball. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marks. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Give to the running back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On second down, they'll take to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Matthews. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Using his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Shuck. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Lacy. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This quarterback, part of their running game. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to buy time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throwing right. He's got it, and they convert.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man all by himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Release to the back. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown Cardinals. What a grab and go for the score. They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll call for the fair catch here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. To the air. It's Shuck. Coming after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted. Got some room to run. The 40. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown USC. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. And they tacked on the extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Shuck. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback checking off. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right at the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands, and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. And nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't have a lot. And after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he got loose, it was all over. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
19, USC 14.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Set up for second and short after that completion. Off the RPO, complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They keep attacking through the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, fourth and very, very long. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And that one will give them the lead.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Motion from the offense. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Branch. And he's knocked down.
And they try to pass forward, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Moving away from pressure. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 20, Louisville 19.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
On third down, going up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
this quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On 4th down, going to the air. Quarterback extends the play. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Wide out in motion. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Fires to the right. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires it. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw it again. Moving out of the pocket. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
He'll take the deep shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Gets away from one. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
26. Louisville, 19.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Scanning the field, it's Shuck. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Going up top on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
Now, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, USC!
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
That makes the score USC 33, Louisville.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Wide receiver shows motion. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up. He wants to throw. Looking left. Got him downfield. Open space at the 25. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisville! They got the score they needed. but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lane. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go right back to it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
To the edge, it's Brown. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Quarterback checking the play. To the edge, it's Brown. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Buying some time. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Marks. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He looks that one in nicely. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On second down, just keeps firing. Grab near the marker, it's Lane. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, USC.
The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.